Can you imagine if somebody actually sees us out here? Well, guys, cheers. Oh, the weather outside is not frightful, but inside it's pretty delightful. But since there's no place to go, stock your stove, stock your stove, stock your stove. Ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi. I thought I heard something from my boy. You got me. Pour it on in there. Let's make that stuff go swimming, shall we? Would you just get a look at it? Just take a peek. Put that in your sniffer and sniff it. And here we go yet again to our shenanigans shack, my friends. Dun dun dun. The average trek. Bring you back when we get there. Woohoo! She's still standing. Well, howdy do you guys. Thanks everybody tuning in. Welcome to the Shenanigans Shack if you're new here. This is an urban location. You're gonna hear a bunch of urban crap. And yeah, and by when I say urban, I mean a little patch of trees in the middle of the city. Somebody commented, hey, you got deer in your camp. That's not urban. Neither is Central Park, but whatever. Anyway, we're gonna sit back, relax, have a good old time. Little Christmas shenanigans. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Yeah, just fart around. I brought some reflectics, as you can see somewhere on there, I think. Yeah, so we're just gonna work on the floor, have a good old time, sit back, have a couple brewskis, relax and wine. Good old Christmas rhyme time. Let's get in here and see what we can make happen. And our light is on. Well, our light is on, and our freaking thing was down. It's a little loose over there. I gotta figure out a way to cinch that up there. I think it got windy in the shack and it kind of blew it over a little bit. Yeah, that one got a little bit loose. The screw came undone under there or something when it fell. Biscuits, whatever. Anyway, home sweet home. Okay, you remember when I said I couldn't get that thing to turn on during the daylight? Because it's solar? Why the heck was that on? Interesting. Anyway, we gotta get this pack off. Oh! Whew! That thing's pretty heavy. We got a nice little 10 pack of suds, bunch of water, some food, and our gear. With the reflectics, we got 25 square feet, or 2 foot by 25. So I think we're gonna work our way from our top to the bottom and see what happens. You know, heat rises, we'll be able to trap it in, it'll stay in here longer. So I think that's what we're gonna do at first, and then go from there. I was gonna do the welding blanket all the way around, but holy crap, they must be cheaper online, and they didn't have the right size at the Harbor Freight I went to. And it was like almost 35 bucks a sheet, I think, something like that. But that was like an 8 by 12. I figured we'd cover more mass with the reflectics and be able to chop this up a lot easier instead of ruining, because I could still use this welding blanket here for something else. Yeah, anyway, shut up, pull out the reflectics. We got some little metal tape too that we used up here, and our drill and some screws. We're gonna batten down the hatches and have a good old time. First thing first, we gotta get in the spirit. Whew. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing it loud for all to hear. Woo! Yeah! Alright. Now we swap that. We're gonna stick out like a sore thumb in the freaking weeds. Speaking of sore thumbs, that's my gamer tag on Xbox Live. Check me out. No. Yeehaw! Out here in the fort, that might be the thumbnail right there. Yeehaw to seesaw! Alright. Feeling good, feeling great. How about you, cheap date? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, now we're having fun. And I haven't even had a sip yet. Alright. Calm down. Let's get this Reflectix ripping and rolling. Double Reflectic. Both sides. The old Hummy Dingy. Alright, this thing's itchy. Sorry guys. Or maybe if I keep it off my forehead, maybe that won't be so bad. Keep it on the back of the dome piece. There we go, that's not so bad. Sorry, I'm trying. Wow, greatest Christmas episode ever. Glad we watched that. Whatever. Shout out to Space Duck in the comments. Said something about Reflectix on the roof. And you know what? I thought I couldn't agree more. That's a pretty dang good idea. So, like I said, we're gonna work our way down. Now, at least if we get the top down and down to here, that wouldn't be too shabby at all. Because there's a lot of breeze up there. I could stuff sticks and things on the bottom. Hey, found a caterpillar. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Check him out. Hello, mate. There's that bad boy up like so. We'll go ahead and make our cuts on here so we know where these are. Like here. Either way, it might not seem like much, but a little bit at a time. Hey, we're getting there. It ain't easy. I do have some of these little foam pads that you've seen on the bed and the floor to throw on here when need be. It's just I can't carry everything all out at once, and I can't make a bunch of trips in a day. If that makes any sense. Oh yeah, there we go. It's gonna be a freaking sauna. That's what I'm talking about. Hot diggity dog. Cool beans. Yep. Throw these bad boy on there to help eliminate a lot of that crap. Perfectamundo. Awesome. I'm gonna get everything tidied up and whip it up on in here. And I'll bring you guys back probably when I'm done. You probably don't want to watch me put Reflectix up the whole time, but yeah, see what happens. This is gonna be perfect. It's gonna work out perfect. Cool beans. Ho, ho, ho. We're gonna keep out the cold. That's the gold. That is the gold. Getting windy. Well, what a mess. That's what we got out of it. We got the whole top done at least. On the sides I had to cut it in half. We got 2 full strips and then had to cut it in half. And then a leftover little piece we threw here because of course we sleep here to help bounce some body heat back at us. Forgot my hat. Sorry, gotta be festive. But yeah. At least that's going to knock out all the freaking airflow. Any of the heat that goes high now, though, the only escape point is really around the pipe. So, but the only thing that is with that, too, is smoke. We had a pretty good airflow with the smoke before. I mean, we're not completely airtight in here, even around the door. We got goofy little notches and stuff. And it's not, like I said, airtight. And we didn't really airtight the floor too much, but hopefully, just hopefully, will be oakley dokley. We'll find out if this video never comes out. He died that day. Santa never came down the chimney. I gotta quit talking about that. I think in the past 2 videos I said something about dying. We're not gonna be dying. Come on, man. We're here for a good time. I got a bunch of trash, and we need to clean this bad boy out. Yeah, she needs some loving. So we're gonna get this thing cleaned out. I'm probably just gonna burn all this paper, throw it on the bottom, throw some wood on top of that, and then simple and easy. So yeah, let's do that. Thing in here. Can't get my digits in there to pick it up. There we go. Ah! What a mess. Hey, that helps though. That freaking wind just picked up like crazy. Holy moly. But I can't feel a breeze in here anymore, so that's pretty nice. Beautiful. Alright, well that should be a simple start. But we are running out of wood under here, so chop, chop, chop away. I gotta watch around because you never know when somebody's gonna spot me bright red hat. Oh boy. Alright, as you can see, we got notches on this tree if you watched the last video. It's just a little tree cutting pile. Go like so. This is the old macarooni. Bingo. And repeat. Well, fire's ready to rumble. We are restocked on lumber. And I didn't say anything, I don't think, but just this alone and material that we put up so far, well, it's like 50 bucks. It's like 48.72, something like that. So thank you guys for your contributions to help me get out here and pay for the goofy shenanigans that I always do. So thank you guys very much. Anyway, it's Christmas, so we're gonna give you guys a little present. I know we usually don't walk around too much or anything, but we're gonna make our way down yonder and try to see what the creek looks like. I haven't showed it to you guys since we built this, I don't think, but yeah, it's been a little while. So we're gonna grab a brewski, go for a little booze cruise, little walkie-talkie down to the creaky action, have us some suds and see what we see. Yeehaw, ho ho ho. On what else? Whatever, I can't name the reindeer. I tried. Can you imagine if somebody actually sees us out here? What the heck? Dude, that homeless man's got it going on. He's got a Santa hat and a pretty cool sweater. Whatever. Yeah. Cheers. Who remembers that tree? Who remembers what video we did under that tree? Leave your guess in the comments. I guess the good thing with this outfit, we're not gonna get shot. We're pretty plain. Here, can't really mess up what the heck we are, unless somebody wants to shoot Santa. We totally lost our coverage. There's The more I wander around out here, it gets me more nervous about being spotted and somebody calling the cops. Hey, Santa's in the wood. They made a shack. Looks like he's cooking drugs. I'm just trying to have fun. That's the problem with my brain. Sorry. What a great Christmas special. Unwrapping your nonsense. All right, down to the creek. Shut up. A bunch of deer. Stirring up Bambi. That's a good sign though, because that means nobody's been over here. We're almost there. The old stomping grounds. Holy schnekies. We spent many moons out here. Many times floating this freaking creek. It's freaking awesome. We don't have much, so we got to make our own adventures. We haven't given up though. I mean, you guys got to give me credit for that. For as crappy as an area that I'm at, I'm still trying to produce some content. But hey, I love it and it gives me something to do. Keeps my mind busy. Not too shabby. She is still chilly. We're only sitting at about, about 52 degrees right now, so it ain't bad. But hey, we sit over here, chill out, listen to the water a little bit, have some suds with my best buds, cool beats. Yeehaw. Unido, bandito. If anybody remembers, we camped out like right there in the middle of this freaking creek. My buddy Barney brought a picnic table down, hauled on a four-wheeler, and yeah, we've had some wild times down here. Good stuff. Well, guys, cheers. Merry Christmas. Good times. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for all your support. To a new year. That's New Year's, but whatever, you know, that's what follows after Christmas. So hopefully next year's a good year for all of us. Cheers. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. So go back to camp and cook up your frickin' steak. Yeah. Woohoo. And a big shout out to Russell Crowe, Gladiator, the man with all the meat. Anyway, Russ Carroll and his wife sent us some Omaha steaks. So that's what we got for dinner. But yeah, I think we're gonna try to make our way down this a little bit. It's like the deer ran right through here. See if we can do it without falling. Oh, just a little sit. It's all right. A little sit-a-rooney. Perfect, marvelous. This is crap. Chairs and swimming pool. We used to have a freaking rope swing across here. It had a trampoline on it. Go dig back through the videos, you can find all the nonsense. Well, there's our little creek. Let's make our way back to camp. If you guys are interested in some of these adventures, like I keep saying, go back through the content. There's a smorgasbord of nonsense. Bunch of birds. Caw. Alright, onward, poopy pants. You know, I'm not quite sure why Macaulay Culkin doesn't have a face. Probably because it's just copyright, cheap rip-off shirt. But it even says Home Alone on it. Side note. Well, when we came in, this was down. So, it made us a little latch. Nothing crazy. It should hold. It is a little snap, crackly, poppy, but at least it ain't gonna go anywhere. It should not, anyway. Peachy. Yeah, sitting at about 49 degrees. Sun is almost completely gone. Alright, shall we? I hit this bad boy with the goddamn little bit of love. As soon as we shut this door, this thing should take off. We're gonna keep it a little bit like that, and it should just take off. Oh yeah, look at her go. Look at her go in there. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. The stove's pretty freaking awesome. It's kind of like a rocket stove. All the airflow from the bottom. We do have our little damper, but we ain't worried about that. We're gonna let this paper burn and not hopefully smoke ourselves out. And get a nice bed of coals, throw on some of these bigger logs, and call her a yeehaw on a seesaw. This is going to be a test for this though. It doesn't really get super hot up here. I did put a little Reflectix on the stick going up. I mean, we should be okay. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, Santa's gonna be running for a sleigh. That just spit. Disgusting. Ew, what a slob. Anyway, hopefully that works out. Oh yeah, all the warmth. It ain't in the North Pole now. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but since the stove's going, you can hear all the like snap, crackle, and pop of the Reflectix heating up. Rice Krispies! Yeah! I tied it in a knot. Can you tell? Yeah, it's sitting back. It is cooking in here. We're sitting at freaking 71 now. That made a heck of a difference. Playing a little bit of tunes, old school oldies. Because they don't make music like they used to. I feel like I was born in the wrong era. But, cheers my friends. Merry Christmas. We're having a good time. Even if we're by ourselves. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get ready to do up some din-din here shortly. Sit back, sasp, have a good old time. And try not to die because there's no circulation in here now. But it is definitely working. That's good. And once we do insulate the walls with those little squares, it should be a freaking full-on sauna in here. There's no way for it to escape now. I mean, yeah. We're doing good. Cheers! Oh, the weather outside is not frightful. But inside it's pretty delightful. But since there's no place to go, stock your stove, stock your stove, stock your stove. That'll work. Peachy! Ah! Come on! Go! There we go. Magical. Well, shall we? Let's get a little bit of steak flowing. I could probably cook on the little wood stove, but it can't quite hold the pan like I would like, so. Magical. A little bit of steak action. A little bit of Omaha steak seasoning that came with the package. Thank you guys very much, Russ and his wife, for sending that. That's absolutely amazing. Sometimes I'd rather have food than dollars. That'd be great. Bingo. A bing bada boom, little seasoning on this side. Little something in the pan. I'm sure we'll burn it. Whatever. Gonna be gonna be a good treat. So, our she blows. Got a little bit of seasoning, a little butter in there. Slap her on up in there. Usually let your pan heat up, but this is a good freaking pan, man. Fire maple pan, 8-inch. I know I gave their freaking little stove a crappy review, but holy crap, this pan is freaking, it's nice. We're gonna use a crap ton of butter. The more butter, the more better. I usually do not like pan searing my steaks or any of that type of nonsense, or not just pan searing, but cooking it in a pan. If that makes any sense. Butter, baby. Maybe this might I add, maybe this is how we should have cooked our steaks out in California. Russ, he invited us to his property. If you guys want to go check back our California adventure, I threw it all together, which maybe I shouldn't have. Should have broke it down because a lot of stuff gets missed. But Russ invited us out to his property. Absolutely gorgeous property. He brought some steaks and stuff, and like usually nothing, like when we're by ourselves and stuff, nothing usually goes wrong. But everything with Russ kind of did. It all went bad. I was cooking the steak for him. I dropped it, went in the fire, and then I washed it off with some Mickey's. Russ, you're a trooper. He brought some onion and stuff, and like the onion got burnt because I think we went inside and started the stove for the cabin, and we were sitting down to eat, and Russ is like, "Where's the onion?" Half of it disintegrated. Oh man, that was great stuff. That was funny. Anyway, cook it up. Take it to Pound Town. We'll take it. Yeah, it's a nice one. Caramelized on one side. Oh yeah. Pull it from the heat. Let her sit till we eat. Get a little hot for the hat, man. Had to take it off. It's almost 80 degrees in here. This thing's doing its job. Yeah, definitely once we put the sides on, or the squares in the side, we ain't gonna be able to sit in here. And then come summer, yeah, we're not gonna want to be in here because it's gonna be spicy. That's for sure. Anywho, yeehaw on a seesaw. Well, yeehaw, shall we? I know a lot of people don't like A1, but these are my taste buds, not yours. This is my Christmas treat, not yours. Smother it. The more the merrier. Well, shall we give her the beans? I was gonna eat it in the pan, but I didn't really want to dull my Leatherman, so. Ooh. Ooh, what a nice, delicious substance. Not too shabby. Can't beat it. I gotta take this hat off, guys. I know I want to play the part, but holy crap. Here's 80 degrees in here. And this steak has got me going. And I know a lot of people are like, yeah, disgusting. What a pig. Anyway. Yeehaw. No complaints since we put that freaking Reflectix up. Holy crap. It's spicy in here. It's not as cold as it was last time. But it's doing its job. And if we had this up last time, I don't think it would have been as cold. Honestly, there's no breeze coming through anymore. We eliminated all that. So yeah, sit back, attack. We're gonna take the steak to Pound Town, and there's not gonna be too much going on. Just stocking the fire, sitting back. We got like 2 or 3 more brewskis, and then bedtime. So Pound Town, bring it back around, Charlie Brown. Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, time to make up a little bed. Sun's got me feeling a little nappy pooey. We're definitely in our winter hours, like I always say. So it's almost 9:30. We brought our little pump. Pepperoni. What do we do? Twist to deflate. Throw that thing back. Bada bing, bada boom. Stick her on there. Magic. Don't have to do nothing. Short and sweet. That's a present in itself. Don't have to do too much work. That's cool. We already had our big old freaking neck 20 bag in our backpack, so I didn't bother switching them out. Better safe than sorry anyway. But we shouldn't need to stock the fire all night. That's for sure. Like I said that earlier, it's just gonna get down to maybe about 31, just below freezing. Nothing too crazy, so we'll be all right. Peachy, peachy, peachy. Magical. We sleep like baby tonight. Don't come down this chimney, Santa. You're gonna get burnt. Oh, it's gonna be way too much anyway. It's gonna get piping hot. We're definitely not gonna have to stock it before bed. I mean, if it dies, it dies. I mean, right here it gets super hot. I mean, it's already 72, and that's with letting it die completely down. This is probably gonna burn for another couple of hours, but see what happens. Well, nothing left to do but try to climb down your chimney and drink your beer. No, I'm just kidding. We're here. Yeah, on a seesaw. Anyway, bed's all made up. Fire stocked and rumbling. 68. It's gonna only climb. Like I said, we ain't gonna need to stock that all night. We'll be just fine. Anywho, yeah, there's only a few flyers in here. There's like one little like fairy bug and then one little batshit crazy bouncy thing. I don't know what it is, but it's bouncing back and forth. It was just there. Maybe I'm seeing things. Might be side effects from birth. Anywho, yeah, I don't know. Oh, there he is. He's hiding here. Little booger, don't go that way. You're gonna melt. There you go. He turned around. He took my advice. Yep. Oh, he landed on my face. He's on my face. Don't fall. He's climbing on my face. I can feel it. Get off. Whatever. I don't know if that picked up or not, but we had a little insect friend. It's getting spicy in here. I'm not home alone anymore. Anyhow, cheers, my friends. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody's having a wonderful time. I didn't spit many rhymes this time. Biscuits, but there's still time. Still time for a rhyme. Drink it at a dime. We got time, if you don't mind. Any lime? Sublime. Shut up. Cheers. I really want to do a Christmas special with my kids, but bringing them out here, there's not enough really room for us just yet. I still got to get this thing dialed in, all that good stuff. And otherwise I would have taken them to a campground, but it's like crap. All the campgrounds went from like from $7 to $10 to 25 to 35, if not 35 to 45, because they eliminated a lot of the tent camping and made room for RVs and stuff, which that's not camping. If you're just gonna pull a trailer around everywhere and call that camping, then whatever. I mean, this ain't really camping either. This is just winging it, perfecting your craft in the weeds, hobo Boy Scouts. Like, that's basically what this is. But I mean, still, I don't know, pulling an RV around and then charging $45 a night is, it's just not camping. And then if you want to tent camp at these sites, you have to pay full price. Sucks. And we are out of options in our local area for that type of thing. I mean, my main goal, hopefully one day I can make it for all of us to enjoy. I can own a couple acres of land or something, and I will make, dude, I'll turn that thing into a campground. Nothing but tents. Like, you're only allowed to tent camp there. That would be freaking awesome. And we have our own little community. We sit around and shoot the sheet, and that would be cool. I think that would be awesome. But until then, we gotta live like Hobo Jack, Dirty Mike and the boys. Cheers. One day we'll see what happens. Merry Christmas. The King of Whoville, the almighty owl. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Doo-doo. That thing in fit. Oh my gosh. Probably not with that one there. Oh, go that way. Ow, it's so hot. Oh my gosh, can't believe it fit. That's what she said. Zoggy, zaggy, zoggy. Oi, oi, oi. I thought I heard something from my boy. You mother. You got me.
I was like,
I thought
he couldn't be this deep in this damn place.
Something. I was like, oh my god.
No.
Oh my god. Check it out. Go get in there. Yeah.
Nice.
Spicy. I added Reflectix today.
Yeah. Nice. That's what's up, my dog.
This is what you need.
Yeah.
People just show up randomly at your fort.
I never even been here before. I was like, I know it's somewhere down here.
What a great present! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
I thought I heard something. I was like, what was that?
Whoa, whoa.
And then there's the bonds. Cool beans. What a surprise! I heard freaking talking, and then here he comes a walking. Holy crap! All the way from Florida. How long was that walk?
Pretty long.
Pretty long.
About 2-3 days at 70 miles an hour.
1748.
1748.
It's hard to find
13 dirty plates.
I couldn't find the address.
Yeah. That's probably a weird place, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, cool beans. Well, holy snikes, what a treat that was. That's so crazy. I told my buddies where I was. I didn't think anybody was going to come out here. And he's out of here now, but holy crap. Find you some friends that will come and find you in the middle of the sticks. He's never been here. He's been searching up and down the weeds, walking through the trees until he found me. High five, brother. That is cool, man. Never know till you go. Never gonna learn if you don't try. We're just out here having a good old time, guys. That's what life's about. If you're out there, if you're alone, hey, get out there and do something for yourself. Who cares what anybody thinks? Just get out there and do something for yourself. Anyway, sit back, have a brew, and yeah, we'll probably lay down here in a little bit. Cool beans. Well, howdy doody. Well, guys, it's about that time. Oof. Holy shnikes. That was freaking awesome of Barney to show up out here. I told a completely different buddy that they were with, and yeah, obviously seen where it was at from the picture that I sent him, and he just comes out here unannounced and finds us out in the weeds. That is freaking awesome. That reminds me of the old days when he used to come out here and just wing it with us. What a freaking great present. That just made the night. That was awesome. Anyway, fire's rolling. It's not gonna be too crazy tonight. We're gonna bundle up and crash out. I think I was saying that, I don't know, I had to look back at it. I was like, oh, I think somebody's out here, because I heard him whistling or doing something. Oh man, it kind of freaked me out. I was like, what the heck is somebody doing out here? Oh man, that's crazy. Anyway, yeehaw on a seesaw. We're gonna dive in, well, probably sleep on top of it because it is freaking 70 degrees in here right now. Ooh, it's spicy. Anyway, good night, sweet dreams, guys. We'll catch you in the morning. We're gonna have a nice, delicious breakfast, and we're gonna beat feet. Yeehaw. Good night. Well, good morning. Mrs. Claus is gonna be mad. We crashed our sleigh. No, just kidding. Holy shnikes. I had a little too much sauce last night. We slept in this morning. It's almost 10. Anyway, let's get up and make some food. Up and at 'em. Well, shall we? Well, I better not get on that side of the table. We got our bag and everything packed up. It's time to do some breakfast. Got something new for you guys for breakfast. We got a pita bread that's missing a little couple pieces because it started to mold, but you know, it's just like toxic people in your life. Once you remove them, the rest of it'll be all right. We got a pita bread. We got a chunk of steak from Russ. We got some hollandaise sauce and some eggs. So we're gonna do like a steak pita benedict. Whatever. Our own little concoction. Anyway, I think we're gonna do some. I got a little concoction of coffee here. Whip that up. It is chilly a little bit. Sitting at about 41 degrees. It's not terrible, but use a little coffee, put some pep in our step. It's the only pot we got for our holiday too, so we gotta drink our coffee kind of fast. Got a little bit of instant coffee, sugar, and powdered milk. Good. Give her the old what for. A little strong, but not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Well, I got to drink this, like I said, so we can do up our hollandaise. But we can get our steak searing and our other stuff cooked up. It's a simple, easy, fast breakfast too. It shouldn't take too long at all, and it should be delicious. Yeah. Ooh, that'll put some pep in your step. Well, we got our pre-dirtied pan from last night. Ran out of napkins and I forgot my little cloth, so whoopsie daisy. Alright, I'm gonna throw some butter in here right away. If I can get it, it's kind of stiff. And so am I. Peachy. Where'd the light show? There we go. Magical. Get on there, get everywhere, get all over that thing. Make sure there's no extra green spots. I think we're good. Yeah, one more what for? Bam. We're gonna brown up both sides a little bit. Nice braising. Oh yeah, nice and golden. Get our steak all up in there. This thing's like 1 inch thick, so what we're gonna do is cook both sides a little bit, sear them up, and then we're gonna cut that piece in half. Got her dancing in the pan. We're gonna sear all the sides of it. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Whew, let that thing sit for a second. Need to add a little bit more butter, I think. Get our eggs done up. Alright. Cut this bad boy in half. It's thicker than a king-size Snicker. Egg-a-rooney time. This pan has got a lot of crap on the bottom of it, so these eggs may stick and not turn out great, but we're gonna try. No, it's all bad. It's all bad. I'm gonna try to salvage it. Whatever. I don't really want my yolk to be broke. I don't want to be a broke yolk either, but I am. Alright, one more pan, or one more egg to survive in this pan, and hopefully we can make it happen. What a nightmare. Santa's gonna give us coal. Another egg. I'm losing my mind. Alright. Egg number 2. What will we do? Alright, egg 2 I think turned out a little bit better, giving the pan circumstances. There we go. Got a lot of leftover crap in here. Peachy. Alright, now we are ready for our hollandaise. We got water and some butter in here. Throw that bad boy up there. I didn't measure it, so hopefully it turns out alright. Got a little packet of hollandaise. And let this heat up a little bit and melt that butter. You want to stir this constantly, because if you don't, it'll burn to the bottom. And it sucks. Alright. Throw the packet in here and stir, stir, stir. Don't stop stirring now. He knows when you stop stirring, and he knows when you're stirring. So don't burn his Benedict. Little too much water, but Harry Potter. Let's see what we can slaughter, I suppose. Cook it until it thickens. Ooh. Ooh. Hollandaise for the holiday. Yeah. Well, here we go. This is where all the magic happens. Ooh. She's a wee bit runny. I didn't let it cool down far enough, I don't think, to thicken up. But whatever. Pour it on in there. Let's make that stuff go swimming, shall we? Would you just get a look at it? Just take a peek. Put that in your sniffer and sniff it. This is the better stuff to sniff, if there was stuff to sniff. Num nums. Take it to Pound Town, shall we? Here comes the train. Yeehaw. Let's get some of this up in our lives, huh? A little bit of num nums. Hollandaise. Delicious. Highly recommended, guys. Give it a shot if anybody's interested. Can't hear nothing. Train's pretty loud. Out here reporting live. Back to you, Dale. Well, anyway, guys, we're gonna take this to Pound Town. Tidy up the rest of our crap. I'm freaking out of toilet paper and tissues. Got a sniffly nose. Tidy up and probably beat feet. But yeehaw. Anyway, Pound Town, bring it back around, Charlie Brown. Alrighty. Everything's gonna get covered in a hollandaise. Peachy. Note to self, bring more napkins. I could probably put it in a bag. Use your brain, D-Wayne. There you go. Well, the shelter did 10 times better last night. A little work on her every time we come out. We'll get her dialed in. Things take time and patience and all that good stuff. But hey, one step closer. Whew, a little chilly. A little chilly, Billy. All right, let's go give the world the old what for. Hiya. Till next time, let's be feet. Well guys, nothing too crazy, nothing too lazy. What a humdinger of a time. I had a wonderful time. I hope you guys had a wonderful time putting up with my nonsense. So thanks for coming along. Barney showing up, man, that kind of freaked me out. That was cool at the same time. There's Bambi. Anyway, cool beans. Hope everybody has a wonderful, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if you don't have anybody to spend it with, treat yourself to something nice. You're good too, you know? You're worthy, I think. Anyway, be on a seesaw, guys. Thanks for coming along. Make every day great exploring Earth. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.